it's everything. To me, it's the only thing I really ever think about. For the most part, it's what drives me to be who I am today. It's just what I want to do. When I die, I sure hope there's a lake in heaven, because I just can't see life without bass fishing. Boots in. What a serious change of pace for me. Fish every day. I love it. My favorite thing in the world to do. Between tournament fishing, guiding, very fortunate to be able to do it, but now it's a different change of pace. I got my dog with me. This is what I've always wanted to do. Use fishing, use any tournament success I've ever had as a platform to be able to go fishing, bring awesome content, teach people how to fish better. Everything I learned, turn it right on over and put my time into that. And I don't know, this is literally what it's about. I got my dog with me, I got my buddy Logan behind the camera. Beautiful morning, one of my favorite lakes on the planet. Yeah, this should be fun. Come on, let's go do it. It's always better to start the fishing day in the morning than in the middle of the afternoon. You standing on business? Notice how he never takes a cast off? He will not take a cast off. He'll take a little nappy poo while I'm idling around, but oh. Ooh, they're being picky today. Watch out, watch out. Huh? Being super picky today. I can see them around there, but I double hooked them. Nice little start. They're also fat here. I mean, that fish is probably 3 pounds, dude. 313. Oh my God, they're here. They're right here. Oh boy, oh boy. A little bit of finesse, all it took. I like a spinning drag in the morning. How about that? People thought fuzzy baits were just for smallmouth. Better put them on the scale quick, just see. A little bit of finesse. A little, got one. There's a bunch of them up there. 302. I got no problem scoping. That's not a rock. Smallmouth? Little mixed bag. Mixed bag spot. What'd I say? The old fuzzy bug catches both species. It's a nice little chunky smallmouth. Little up north Minnesota smallmouth. These lakes up here are great like that. Largemouth and smallmouth. You know what we haven't caught here? Is a pike. That's great. I love a good finesse bass fishing option. And when Z-Man came out with the new fuzzy series of baits, I got to using them right away. This one right here is the fuzzy bugs. I've been absolutely destroying them here the last couple days on this little presentation. I did use it this spring a lot on spawning fish and just using it as a drop shot bait. But in this case, I'm using it with a nail weight or a Nico rig. And great finesse application, awesome for the forward sonar. Been running around throwing a lot of jackhammers and stuff like that, chatterbaits, trying to initiate a big bite, and then picking them off with this as I go through. Great for largemouth and smallmouth. And this Nico rig is pretty awesome. I'm using the rattlesnaker tool by Z-Man to put a small 16th, maybe 3/32nd, maybe even 1/32nd nail weight into the inside of the bait. I got just a little ring around here and then just a little tiny finesse hook, and that's all I need. I can fish it up high for fish like smallmouths when they want to come up and eat it, or let it sit and let it fall right to a largemouth, target those fish. Looks like a crawdad, looks like a perch. Awesome presentation. Get yourself a pack of fuzzy bugs, Nico rig it, drop shot, whatever you want to do. Another staple fish catching tool in the Z-Man package. Check it out. Come in. Easy. Dude, pegged right in the beak. They don't know what to think about this thing, do they?
Different.
Just a little Nico rig. 16th ounce weight in there. They don't know what it is. Is it a crawdad? Is it a bluegill? Is this something we don't even know about yet? Some sort of a foreign species? So much fun. Oh, Ricardo. Ricky Ricardo came to the party. Very Shields day today. Multi-species. Large, anything with a bass in it, it's gonna bite it. Rock bass, smallmouth bass. That's one thing about tournament fishing. You catch a couple of these, one or two, you figure out what you got and you leave. I'm so sick and tired of doing that. I get to fish every day, so I'm gonna sit and try to catch every single one of them. Yeah, every single one of them. Kidding me? Where there's one under a dock, there's definitely enough. Hey, hey, hey. Easy. Easy. We cross-eyed that one. Look at him. Literally, he's cross-eyed. You know, literally anywhere in the country, but definitely in the state of Minnesota or up north, a jig is going to get a lot of bites. I learned how to bass fish on a jig. I love to throw it. I love skipping docks, flipping milfoil, throwing football jigs. And this one right here is a badass one. This is a new one. This is a Black Sheep custom tackle. I don't know how much of this I should be able to show you right now, but we're going for it. This is the little mini flip. This right here is a 5/16. I'm just using a little goat, little Z-Man goat on the back. It's perfect for that because it has a double wire keeper on there that definitely keeps, you can even see here in the belly. I'll show you there in the belly, you can actually see a wire that's sticking out and just holds this thing there perfectly. I'm using this thing very versatilely. I'm pitching around boat docks with it. I'm pitching grass when I see it. If I come up on a little shallow rock pile, throwing it on there, and even swimming it around that 5/16. It comes in a 3/16 and a 5/16, light, but really kind of replaced the Texas rig for me. The setup is one of my favorites. I talk about this on all my What's on My Deck series, is the G Loomis NRX Plus 853C. Now that is a medium heavy power, 7.1 medium heavy, and I'm using that because I use braid to a fluorocarbon leader. So I feel like I get the best of all worlds. I get the invincibility of the fluorocarbon, a little bit of a sink. I feel like it just gets better bites, gives the bait better action. At the same time, you know, I don't have to sit down and peg. As soon as I feel that fish, I can just lean back. And I'm using Chartreuse Power Pro SSV2. Just like my spinning rods, I like to see my line. So many times I'm pitching up there and I would just watch my line take off. I know to reel down and hit them. So Shimano Metanium XG, you want to have that 8-speed. Something when you're flipping around, you know, you're using the rod to impart that action. So you need that reel to pick them up. So you just kind of pitch it in there, get that bite, hit them, and then the rest of it's a winch. So awesome setup from all over the country, but definitely when you're in the state of Minnesota, got to be throwing a little green pumpkin jig. Oh, that's a good smallmouth. Oh, smallmouths are here. This got to be a small one again. By the way, he's fighting. Yeah. Smallmouth. We're getting them fired up now. Look at that. Man, what a change of pace, huh? This is what I absolutely loved to do. Literally, I'm on a lake where I caught my first smallmouth bass with my uncle many years ago when I was in high school. Now I came back up here. All right, yesterday was awesome. Typical northern Minnesota, we caught lots of fish, mixed bag, largemouth, smallmouth. in a good bag. Lots of 3 to small 4-pounders, but man, we did not catch a big bass yesterday. Did not get my hands on a big true 5-pounder. Gonna do that today. I brought my Lucky Rock. This thing caught 33 pounds with me when I took it down to Florida. Should have probably been using it in some of my tournaments this year, to be dead honest with you, but this is my Lucky Agate, and we're gonna go blast a big one today. Wrap this deal up, head back down to the pond. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Shit to do or what?
Yeah, let me chase you around. Look at this thing. It's the Lucky Rock.
Mm-hmm. That's her. A rough LSA agate, like Superior agate. Only find them one place. The name probably gave it away. Oh! Buddy, easy. He wants to get the bait, but it's the forbidden fruit, dude. He can't. He knows better, right? He's been hooked once and that was enough. But he wants to fetch. Like, see, like, look at him. He's all excited. Like, he wants to fetch it. And the fish part, he's just mad because the fish get it and he doesn't. That's why he's always gives them such an attitude when they get in the boat. See, he just wants to go get this, but he can't.
Don't touch the ball, it's over. Call it close, but we all know what this is gonna be. You can't fail the test, you met the best, expect the chest, but got monopoly. I came and bought you out, I knocked you out, I cropped you out with no apologies. I am the hope, the heart, the faith, the spark, the one who will fulfill the prophecy. I just been counting, never lounging, climbing up mountains, bouncing back. Step in the ring, about you step back. They'll learn hot when I get on the track. I like it louder the most. Watching all these shit just by down to the ghost. If I can't decide, I'ma probably get both. We didn't celebrate, but right now I'm a toast. Resurrected ghost. Outside, outside.
Oh my God, he freaking slacklined me, dude, like a jig.
I ain't letting nobody stop me this time. With every single level that I reach and I climb, they ask, are you from outside, outside? Everything around me I create with my mind. Working too hard, I don't want no downtime.
This island right here, that's a perfect example of what I'm talking about with the glacial erratics. It's just extremely erratic. Right there is what we're looking for, 5 or 6 feet deeper, is stuff like that. They just pushed through, and then as it melted, it just dropped them. And what you can see with your eyes is the exact same under the water. And sometimes the map will show that, if it's a big enough rock pile like what that would be if that was under the water, it would show that contour rise. You have a hard bottom spot there. But a lot smaller ones, those little sweet spots, especially where big fish, whether it's smallmouth or largemouth, they want to sit on, those are kind of off the map. You just gotta get behind that side imager. And one thing you can see here, we got 2 points coming off, and you can see those on the map. And then these little stars right here are shallow rock. And we tried fishing some shallow rock. So far, that hasn't been that good, but you can kind of use those as indicators on areas to be able to find more rock. Figure it's got to slide in one direction. So I'm going to get out in front of this, figuring that bank, them points, there's obviously hard rock there. It's showing me that I have shallow rock. So I'm just going to kind of get out on that line, get out in the grass, and just kind of idle around out here and see if that rock line just doesn't extend further out off the bank. Some bigger rocks out here. You can see you got some bigger boulders out here, nice rock spine that just kind of goes back to the flat. Just fishing rock, we're not getting too many bites. Just fishing vegetation, we're not getting too many bites. But if we can find the mix of them, that's definitely been the most consistent bite where we see some action. Definitely got bluegills around that area, so we know what they're eating. Crawdads love vegetation, they love the rocks. And that's always a good combo. But you just got to get offshore, get out here, use your contours, idle around, and just kind of look in areas, because as the glaciers melted, they just retreated and left rock wherever it is. So that's just one key to every northern fisherman is, rocks and rock piles can be like brush piles to bass fishermen in the south. So always sneaking around, always using my side imaging, using the contour mapping, and just trying to figure out where those kind of spots are. Nice thing is, once you find them, a lot of times they're yours. You know, you can start saving those and collect them around the lake. I'm gonna blast one right here, bud. Oh God, I can't off that. Oh, sick. If you're a bass fisherman at all, you know the power of a chatterbait. And I use everything on the Z-Man chatterbait line, from going way back to the original chatterbait, obviously the jackhammer, and now the Evo and the Evo tungsten. Awesome premium chatterbait, and they come in some great colors. Realistic eyes. This one right here is called the Deal. I love this color because green pumpkin's probably my all-in-all favorite color to always throw. But sometimes, you know, we're fishing tannic water here, or if you're on a shad lake, sometimes I'm just caught between green pumpkin or white. And I think all the bellies, mainly of about every forage, from crawdads to shad to bluegills, have a lighter belly on them. So I just really like this look. Great for largemouth and smallmouth. Puts a little bit more flash on there for smallmouth. This is the 1/2 ounce model. Put a little Z-Man chatter shad on the back of it, and this thing's getting bit. You can look at this thing. It's just been getting eaten up this week. Pretty awesome bait. Check it out, the new Evo colors. This one's the Deal. As you see, there's plenty of opportunities to catch fish off the forward sonar. But at the same time, what we rarely ever talk about is how good of a tool it is for just looking around, knowing what's underneath you. Like this, I'm just kind of scrolling back and forth on a weed line. If there's obstacles in front of me, fishing wing dams, if there's boulders, even just the safety aspect of seeing what's ahead of you in just a couple feet of water. So it's not all just fish catching, but it's definitely learning. It's more hunting these days than it is fishing.
Fire in our eyes, dawn of a new day. Sun breaks through the dark, coming out, coming out. Out of the shadows, come out of the shadows. Out of the shadows, and straight into the light. Come out of the shadows, tomorrow will shine so bright. Home is close to you, changes in the wind.
It's been developed in California because it's in all the water systems.
Yeah, it is.
in California.
Quagga mussels and zebra.
So the squags and the zebras are both in it, but the one they're worried about in California now is they have the golden mushroom, or mussel.
Oh, really?
They have
Mussel?
a golden mussel, and they're hoping that this one toxin that they created
Catch
will
that?
kill 'em. Let's see, how do you toxify a lake this big?
Yeah, especially with all the aquifers and everything and the
kill
stuff we
everything in
have.
the
Yeah,
lake
yeah,
by that,
you'd
right?
be, that's what I'd be afraid about in California. That's always their drinking water, are those big lakes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm sure it's safe, but God, who knows? Well, that's it. It was an awesome, awesome couple days up here in the Northwoods. Time to get back to Lake Mille Lacs. Got some guide trips coming up. Yeah, this was our first shoot. Blistered them. Can't help but be a little disappointed. We didn't find any real true kickers with how many we were getting, how many bites we were getting. But at the end of the day, we caught great bags every single day, and using that three little two power, the jig, the chatterbait, and that little fuzzy bug. So we're gonna keep these coming, keep blasting them. We're gonna go out there, catch them, show them off, and then teach you all exactly how I found them and what I used to catch them. So stay tuned, subscribe to all my stuff, Josh Douglas Fishing, and please make sure to subscribe to this channel. Tight lines.
Going out, going out.